what to the plant.
Okay. So now, when you finish nursing the pepper, how long does it take from the day of nursing to transplanting?
Basically, basically for you to transplant,
Okay.
it depends on you, the farmer.
Okay.
But the actual days is supposed to be 30 days, which is exactly 1 week, 1 month.
1 month.
1 month.
The day you put the seed inside the soil,
yes,
to germinate, to reach the stage of transplanting. Exactly 1 month.
1 month.
Okay, 30 days.
30 days.
Okay. Okay, so you, in the transplanting, you come and put it here straight.
Yes.
Okay.
And with the transplanting, which means that you have done with the preparation.
Okay, that means you have prepared
your the organic, which is the poultry manure is ready. You bag them into the bag.
Okay.
Everything is ready. Weed control, everything is done.
Okay.
So when you are done with the transplanting is supposed to done, which is late in the evening by this time.
Okay.
4 o'clock going.
Okay. Now it's 5:20.
Yes, 4 o'clock going.
Okay.
With that time, the sun is
about to
fall.
Okay.
Yes.
Or settle.
Settle.
Okay.
So you use that time to do the transplanting. You cannot do the transplanting early in the morning.
Okay.
Or the afternoon.
Okay. You have to do it overnight.
Overnight.
Like you do it in the evening through the night.
Yet.
Okay.
Through the night.
Okay.
So that one is the best way for you to do the transplanting.
Okay. Okay. So now, when you do the transplanting, what are the activities or tasks that you have to perform till it reach harvest time?
Okay, we have something called, we agree students, we have something called cultural practices.
Okay.
So after the transplanting, watering is one.
Okay.
Fertilizer application.
Okay.
And also fungal application.
Okay.
And weed control.
Okay, so 4 activities.
And pesticide control.
That is 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So all those things are you need to perform all those things on the plant.
So when do you perform those activities?
1, watering, morning and evening. You need to do watering.
Watering.
Early in the morning, late in the evening.
Okay.
You need to do watering.
Okay.
Basically, it depends.
Specifically in the morning, like what time?
Morning, that's the reason I'm saying early in the morning.
Early in, so it could be 5:30, 6, 7.
Yes, early in the morning.
Okay. And in the evening?
And in the evening to late in the evening.
Okay.
So late in the evening, which means that 3:30 going to 6 that way. Yeah,
okay.
That's late in the evening.
Okay.
But sometimes it depends on the weather. Okay. Let's say in the afternoon, you water the crops in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And in the afternoon, you will come and see that the plant, the leaves are like they are dying, as if like the leaves are not strong enough.
Okay.
Which means that plant is thirsty.
Okay.
So that afternoon, that particular plant, you need to get the water and water that, because if you don't do that, it causes stress on the plant and it can affect the plant.
Okay.
In terms of yielding and a whole lot of things.
Oh, okay.
So you need to do monitoring.
Okay.
After doing the transplant, water it early in the morning. In the afternoon, you need to come and check.
Okay.
Check on the crops and see that the water you gave it to them in the morning, are they okay?
Okay.
So that if they are not okay, which means that you need to increase your water. The water, let's say you use 5 ml of water for each plant. Okay. And in the afternoon you will come and see that they are thirsty. They are thirsty. The crops are thirsty. Which means that you
see the leaf looks like it want to die.
Yes,
or it looks dull. Okay.
Yes, which means that you need to increase the volume of your water application.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that one we are done with the watering.
Okay.
And also with the fertilizer application, we have the NPK. Okay. Which is the inorganic fertilizer. We have the organic fertilizer, which is the foliar one. Okay. And even the inorganic one, we have the foliar ones. Okay. So basically, if you want to use the inorganic one, we have something called drenching. Okay. So the NPK, you need to measure
Okay.
That's the very big problem we have with farmers.
Okay.
You need to measure the fertilizer. The African farm, the head of it is 5 gram.
Okay.
So that 5 gram, you can use that 5 gram for let's say at least 15 liters of water.
Okay.
Yes, and it depends on the stage of the plant.
Okay.
Let's say when the plant are small, they are not mature enough, you need to reduce the fertilizer.
So let's say after transplanting, in between like
After transplanting
2 weeks.
Oh, 1
3
week.
weeks. Okay.
1 week the root are established.
Okay.
The root are established.
Okay.
So that one, after 1 week, you can do the fertilizer application so that it will boost the plant too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the fertilizer application.
So the fertilizer application, as I was saying, we have the drenching one. So you will get your NPK, you measure, you let the fertilizer to dissolve so well in the water.
Okay.
You just take your cup with the measurement, and that one too is supposed to be done in the evening.
Okay.
The fertilizer, the drenching one, is supposed to be done in the evening.
Okay.
Yes. So it's in the evening, is in the form of fertilizer application. Also, is the same as watering.
Okay.
So at that moment, you do your fertilizer application, and you need to be very careful so that the water which have been dissolved with the fertilizer will not touch the leaves.
The leaves.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And it, as I said, it depends on you, the farmer. If the fertilizer content is very high, when it touches the leaves, it will burn, or it will even burn the seedlings.
Okay.
Because it's not matured, we call it seedlings.
Okay.
It will burn it.
Okay.
It will burn it. So when you take a right good fertilizer dissolved with water, you just apply them late in the evening.
Okay.
And also we have the foliar one too. The foliar one too, if you go in for the foliar one, we have a measurement on the pack.
On the pack. Okay.
Yeah, we have the measurement on the pack. So with that one, when the seedlings are not matured enough, you need to reduce the application.
Okay.
Yes, you need to reduce. Let's say they can even say use maybe let's say 10 ml for 15 liters of water.
Okay.
So 10 ml for 15 liters of water. Since they are young which are they are not matured enough, for 10 for 15 liters, you need to divide it. Let's say 5 ml for 15 liters.
Okay.
So you just spray it on the leaves. On that one,
you spray it on the leaves. That fertilizer, you spray it on the leaves,
which is the foliar one.
The foliar one,
or the liquid fertilizer.
Okay.
It has two names.
Okay.
Foliar or liquid fertilizer.
So that the foliar one goes to the leaves, but not the soil.
Not the soil.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And I've seen some of the foliar fertilizer. They have even written on the pack that you can drench it, and also you can do it in the form of spraying on the leaves.
Oh, okay.
But basically, it's on the leaves. You spray on the leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that is fertilizer application. Okay. So we can go to the next one.
And also, let me bring it in this way.
Okay.
You are applying the foliar fertilizer. You need to apply it, let's say 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
So that time, when you spray it on the leaves, because of the sun is performing, the water, the plant will absorb. Yeah.
While the sun is shining. Okay. So you don't do it in the morning.
In the morning, no.
No, because there is there's dew on
the leaves.
Okay.
So that one is not good enough for you to do the.
Okay. So you do it in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Okay.
2 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
So that one you do it, and the leaves will absorb and also use it.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay, so after the fertilizer, then you do the you say fungicide.
The fungicide application. With the fungicide application, you need to do the fungicide application. We have also the drenching one also. spraying on the leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
with the fungicide application, you need to know what type of fungal infection which attack that sweet pepper.
The sweet pepper. Okay.
So you can't go in for any fungicide chemical. You bring it. Maybe that type of, let's say, for sweet pepper, we have something called damping off can infected, botrytis can infected.
Okay.
Botrytis and bacteria warts
Oh, okay.
can be infected.
Okay.
So you going into an input dealer to get a fungicide, you need to know that, okay, sweet pepper, we have a search of disease like this and this and that.
Okay.
Botrytis, bacteria wart, fusarium wart, and also damping off. You see all those things. So you need to know.
Oh, okay.
So if you know all those kind of disease infection, you going into an input dealer, getting a fungicide chemical, you need to read the label. Okay, we have this fungicide can control fusarium, bacteria wart, blah 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 blah.
So how do our viewers, how do they know, or would they know, or would they be able to identify that this is the disease that is affecting, as a layman, somebody who is starting fresh? Okay, how would they be able to identify that, okay, this green pepper or sweet pepper or the capsicum is being affected by this disease? How does it look like?
As for that one,
Do you have some images?
As for that one, basically it's a science way.
Okay.
I can even see, but it will even disturb those farmers.
Okay.
So basically, if you call me,
okay,
I can also try to explain. Or if you have that challenge, you just take a picture and send it to me.
Okay. Send it to you.
You send it to me so that I can analyze your problems.
Okay. So meaning that if the green pepper is not performing the way it's supposed to, meaning that there's a disease attacking it.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a disease. So we need to differentiate disease and which is insect infection.
Insect infection
and disease infection.
Okay, that's
the reason why I can even say maybe it's not a disease infection, but they are caused by insects.
Oh, okay.
And those insects, they are the ones which bring disease.
Oh, okay.
Like white flies. White flies can bring mosaic virus.
Okay.
White flies, they are so stubborn insects.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't control them, they can bring you disease infection.
Okay.
Yes. So recently this year, farmers were complaining in okra production. They were complaining a lot of that the leaves are pale, the leaves are yellow, a whole lot of things. And one of my scientists, he's a foreigner, they were here. We analyzed the problem. I analyzed the problem with them that no, this which is, we call it leaf quail.
Okay.
Leaf quail, but it is caused by what? It is caused by white flies.
Oh, okay.
So those white flies will bring that infection to your crop.
Okay.
So how are you going to control the white flies so that they will not bring that disease? You need to buy what? Either contact or systemic.
Oh, okay.
Systemic what? Insecticide. So that you can control them.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I think the pest and disease control is a whole topic on its own. So we'll skip this disease control and we will come back to it in another video. But for now, after the pest, after watering the fertilizer application and disease control, the next one is what? Harvest.
Sometimes we can even do pruning.
Pruning.
Yeah, pruning too is also good.
Okay.
It also helps you in terms of your yielding will increase.
Okay.
If you do pruning, you just focus on only one stem.
Okay.
And it will yield more for you.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And also, you doing pruning, it depends on, maybe your planted distance is not good.
Okay.
And you see them so clouded.
Okay.
You can do the pruning so that sun and fresh air can also pass through, so that it will not bring disease infection.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that one too is also good.
Okay.
But some farmers also realize that you doing pruning, cutting some of the stems, those stems you are cutting can also yield. So it depends on you as a farmer.
Oh,
if you are able to provide your planted distance so well, that's what that one you are good enough to ignore the pruning
Okay.
and move